What's up people, welcome to another Arcane afternoon. The Lovecraft event is live and I have to admit that at first I didn't want to make a video about this event because it looked really boring and non-profitable. But over the last few days my opinion has changed a bit and so here I am making this video. So before I get into judging this event, let's first have a look at the event itself. This event is an energy based event and still the best place to farm energy is Hauntlet. I saw a few people trying to farm Elite Crack Tom 4, but it really didn't seem better than Hauntlet so far. So for now, Hauntlet still holds the crown for the best energy farming map. When you farmed energy, you can now play the event map in which you have to clear all mobs and the 2 Merfkin mini-bosses to be able to fight the main boss Cthulhu. There's also a slight chance for a golden Merfkin to spawn, and this boss has a chance to drop more rare loot. For example, this golden Merfkin Blood Vial, which I sold for 2 million gold. When you beat Cthulhu, you can also use a letter as long as the user is gold tier to spawn Prime Cthulhu. So even if you're not gold tier, you can give your letter to someone who is gold tier and fight Prime Cthulhu. This boss gives way more event points, tokens, and can drop really expensive loot like the Arcane Eye of the Ancient One, which still sells for 40 million gold 1 week after the event started. Okay, so now let's have a look at the token vendor in Windmoor. The best thing you can buy at the vendor is the parchment paper. It only costs 200 tokens and you can sell this parchment paper for 500,000 gold, still 1 week after the event has started. You can also buy unlocked logs, but for 2000 tokens it's really not worth it. If you could just buy 10 parchment papers and sell them for over 5 million gold. Then you can buy some recipes. You can also buy a love badge for 8000 tokens. This badge looks pretty cool, but consider you could also just buy 40 parchment papers and sell them for 20 million gold. Then you can buy a golden Merfkin, a Cthulhu Prime, some recipes for auras, and a golden Merfkin badge recipe. So for this golden Merfkin badge recipe, you need 5 golden Merfkin blood vials, 1 parchment paper, and some other stuff that you can loot, and a recipe that you need to buy. Overall, it probably costs around 20 to 30 million to craft this. Pretty expensive. Unless you really want to use this badge, it's not worth it to get this. And then the other thing is the little Tulu egg. This egg is really expensive to craft. The Eye of the Ancient One costs 40 million gold. And the recipe also costs around 20 to 30 million, yeah. But anyways, so these are the stats for Little Tulu. It has 60% bonus gold loot, and this is probably the main reason this egg is so expensive. This is the highest gold loot in the game. Only Skeleptos also has 60% bonus gold loot. And then probably the best thing about this pet, besides the gold loot, is that it can stun mini bosses, bosses, and players for 5 seconds. So this could be really OP in PvP and really good against certain bosses. I don't know if it works against Rahab and other bosses, but if it does, it's really OP. So now let's look at the tier rewards. For bronze tier, you get 2 golden lava elixirs, which sell for 350,000 gold each. For silver tier, you get 1 unlocked locked and a title. For gold tier, you get 2 unlocked locked and a love pupper pet. And for plat tier, you get a vanity, which looks pretty decent and sells for around 1 million gold still. A banner, 3 unlocked locked, 2 love letters, which sell for 1.6 million. And this fleeting love farmers elixir mega pack, which you can sell for up to 1.5 million gold. Now let's have a look at the leaderboard rewards. Let's start with the top 50 rewards. First you get these wings, which if I had to guess, I would say they will sell for 15 to 25 million gold. Then you have a platinum chest, 50 platinum, and 1 elite awakening gem. I think this is pretty useless. Why is it just 1 elite awakening gem? Why could it not be 5 or 10? Also, they could have also added a noble finesse jewel here. That would be pretty good. For top 25, you get this bone skull of the drowned god banner. I don't think this one will sell for that much gold, maybe for 25 million gold. I really don't see this one selling for that much. Maybe 25, 30, 35 million. We will see. 100 platinum chest, 5 elite awakening gems. I think they should have put this to like 20 elite awakening gems. Would be way better. Here they could have also added a precise finesse jewel kit. Would be really nice. And these wings. These wings are pretty cool. And these will sell for at least 50 million gold. Up to maybe 75 million gold, I would say. Pretty cool wings. There will for sure be a lot of buyers for these wings. And then for the top 10 rewards, you get this Chaos Element Black Banner. You also get 2 others, so in total you get 3 vanities that are tradable. And this is also top 10, not like the winter event top 5. Also from now on, I'm assuming that all future vanity leaderboard items will be tradable, which basically already makes every leaderboard item a little bit cheaper. If I had to guess, I would say this one will sell for maybe 50 million gold. If you consider that the top 5 winter badge was like only 80 million gold, I don't think this one will be over 50 million really. It doesn't look good either. Then you get a Chaos Champion title, a Flawless Finesse Jewel kit. So here you get the jewel, but I don't understand why you don't get the jewel for the other leaderboard rewards. So, and then you get the ugliest vanity in the entire game. I really don't think this will sell for much. So if you consider, I sold my top 5 winter leaderboard vanity for 850 million. And that was top 5, so this one is top 10, which already makes it cheaper, like maybe 400 million. And then also from now on, every leaderboard item is tradable, so this also makes it cheaper. And then it's insanely ugly. I don't think this will sell for over 300 million. If I had to guess, like this is so ugly, I would maybe say 150 to 250 million. I really don't think it will sell for more. I wouldn't be surprised if this sells for under 100 million. So then 250 platinum chest, 10 elite awakening gems. I think you should give at least 50 for top 10. And you get an aura. This is pretty cool. You can also upgrade this aura in the crafting station. It was somewhere here. You can upgrade and it's gonna look a little bit different. It's gonna be like tentacles instead of hands. No, it's still, so you can upgrade this, but I don't really know what changed. It's still hands coming out of the floor. Or maybe, there's a moving hand around. Okay, that's probably the difference. So this aura, I really can't tell how much it's gonna sell for. The last time there was a aura for a leaderboard reward was, I think, in the Arcane egg hunt last year, maybe. But I'm sure this one will probably be the most expensive item out of these 3 vanity items. So this was it for the leaderboard items and the tokens and the tier rewards. So now let me talk about everything I don't like about the events. It all starts with the energy farming. I think the energy drop rates are way too low and it's super annoying if you have to farm energy for hours just to play the event. And in addition, you also have to pay 1000 gold for every energy you craft. This just really makes me not want to play the event at all. And when you go into the event map and you only get about 50 points for one run and it takes 2,500 points just to hit bronze tier, it just made me think, why should I play this event for hours just to hit bronze tier if I could just farm elite Rahab and make 30 million gold in 4 hours. But after a few days, I decided to just buy 12 letters for 10 million gold and go for plat tier. In total, it takes about 45 letters to hit plat tier because you get between 400 to 450 points each letter run. And I was thinking just maybe I can make my gold back even if I spend 10 million on letters. The result was I actually made about 14 million gold, so even though I spent 10 million on letters, I still made profit. So this is how I made my gold back after hitting plat tier. I bought about 11 parchment papers with the tokens I got from running the event and sold them for about 6 million gold. I also looted a Merfkin vial, which I sold for 2 million gold. I sold all my looted Lovecraft chests and laugh candy for about 1 million gold. I also sold all my tier rewards, 2 gold love elixirs for 700,000 gold, 2 love letters from plat tier for 1.6 million gold, 15 fleet elixirs for 1.5 million gold, and the vanity weapon for 2 million gold. So overall you make more gold than you spend on the love letters, and you should definitely just use letters and don't try to reach plat tier by running only the normal Cthulhu. I think the event has a lot of potential, and in the end it's not as bad as I thought, as long as you use the letters to reach plat tier. I still think they should make the unlocked locks in the event store way cheaper. It's pretty ridiculous that the Arcane gear that came out 6 months ago is still selling for 200 million gold. Also, every Arcane item is already out now, which makes me think that they will make the level 86 expansion already this year. And if that's the case, they really have to do something so the level 81 Arcanes get more affordable. Overall, I'm rating the Valentine's Day event 2023 a solid 3 out of 10. Still better than the 1 out of 10 I wanted to give the event at first, but by using the love letters it's not as horrible as before. Alright, this is it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Bye.